In today's video, I'm going to explain what list views are in Salesforce CRM, why they are important, where we use them, and how they actually work in real scenarios. We will look at the different types of list views, such as the standard and custom list views, understand what filters are, the type of filters available, and how to create list views step by step. In the end, we will also see how to apply filters, use multiple filters, and work with filter logic. So, by the end of this video, you will have a complete understanding of list views in Salesforce CRM. Welcome to Fingertip Technologies. My name is Saurav. Just before we get started with the tutorial, if your business needs any assistance with Salesforce CRM consultation and implementation, please check out our website below. We help businesses all around the world with Salesforce CRM consultation and implementation. So, now let's get started with the tutorial. Let's start with what a list view is. In Salesforce, a list view is a saved list of records that is displayed based on specific criteria or conditions. For example, if I click on all open leads, recently viewed, my unread leads, or today's leads, all of these are list views. These list views are created based on filter conditions that decide which records should appear in the list. Now, let's understand how these conditions are applied. If we take the example of all open leads, you will notice a funnel-shaped icon on the screen. When you click on this icon, you can see the filters applied to the list view. For examples, the filter might be set to show all leads owned by any user, and the lead status is not closed. That is why these leads are considered open leads. So, essentially, list views are created by applying one or more filters to the records. Some common examples of list views include my open leads, today's tasks, closed opportunities, and similar views. The main purpose of list views is to help users quickly access important data without manually searching for individual records. For example, if you want to see only today's leads, checking records one by one would be very time consuming. With list views, you can instantly fetch today's leads using simple filter conditions. This is why list views are so important. They save time, improve productivity, help users focus on priority records, reduce manual searching, and organize large amounts of data in an efficient way. List views can be used across almost all Salesforce objects, such as leads, accounts, contacts, opportunities, cases, and even custom objects. List views appear at the top of each object tab as drop-down. When you open an object, you will see the list view selector at the top, where you can switch between different views easily. Based on functionality, there are two main types of list views in Salesforce: standard list views and custom list views. Standard list views are provided by Salesforce by default and cannot be deleted or edited. Examples include recently viewed or all open leads. Custom list views, on the other hand, are created by users based on their specific requirements. Now, let's talk about filters. Filters in list views are conditions used to decide which records appear in the list view. For example, filters like status equals open, owner equals current user, or created date equals today are commonly used. Now, let's see how to create a new list view. First, go to an existing list view like all open leads, then click on the gear icon, which is called List View Controls. Here, you will see options like New, Clone, Rename, Sharing Settings, Select Fields to Display, Delete, and Reset Column Sorting. To create a new list view, Click on New. Suppose the requirement is to create a list view for today's leads. Enter the list view name and API name, and then choose who can see the list view. You can select only I can see this list. All users can see this list or share it with specific groups. In this example, we will select all users can see this list and click Save. At this point, the list view is created, but no filters are applied yet. So it won't show the expected data. Now click on Filters, select all leads, and then add a filter where created date equals today. After applying the filter, don't forget to click Save. Many users forget this step. Now, the list view is updated. If there are no leads created today, the list will appear empty. To verify this, let's create a new lead. Go to the lead object, click on New, enter the required details like name, company, industry, revenue, country, and save the record. Since this lead is created today, when you go back to the today's leads list view, you can see that record appearing in the list. You can also add multiple filters to a list view. For example, along with created date equals today, you can add another filter like lead status equals open or not contacted, and then save the list view again. This way, you can refine the data even further. Finally, using list view controls, you can create a new list view, clone an existing one, rename it, manage sharing settings, delete a list view, or choose fields should be displayed as columns on the main page. This is how list views and list view controls work in Salesforce. I hope this video has explained all the points related to list views and filters inside of Salesforce CRM. If you found this video informative and useful, please give it a like, share the video, and subscribe to our channel. If you had any further questions or suggestions, please comment on this video and we will be happy to assist. Thank you so much for giving the video a watch and see you in the next part.